savant.
Every major spot in Sturgis has got an evangelist there to tell you about Jesus. You can't get away.
In 1991, when me and my wife were ordained and sent out, there was very few. There was only like 3 that I know of, but it could have been more. But there were very few Christian bikers on the scene. Now it's become very popular to be a Christian biker.
45 different Christian bike groups on my side alone, and I know from the meeting of the tribes that there's over 200 or 300 that we can think about. Christian bikers, all from different areas of the country, different walks all over the world.
Probably no patch-holding biker club is as pervasive as the Christian biker clubs. Many of the Christian bikers are retired or lapsed one-percenters themselves.
Talking about how people are empty without God, and they try to fill up that emptiness with all kinds of things like drugs and alcohol and sex and all this stuff. And I went home, I threw away all my drugs. I had thousands of dollars worth of drugs. Threw them all away because I knew that God was doing a work in my life and that I was never going to be the same. Because before that, I thought I was invincible. I was, like I said, I was trying to become a patch holder, drug addict, drug dealer, all of the above. And God had to do some drastic measures to get my attention. I've been able to preach the gospel to the leaders of the Hells Angels, to the Banditos. We are at the Sons of Silence campground today because they invited us to come. And 30 of us went rolling into their campground. And I got to tell you something, man. God did a work there today. Because I don't know if we're the only Christian club that ever went in there. But all I know is that we went in there 30 strong. And the international president spent 2 hours just hanging out with us. And it was an awesome thing, man, that God is doing. I've had the opportunity to share the gospel with Sonny Barger, presidents of the Banditos, the Outlaws, the Pagans, all these clubs all over the United States. And it's because of Jesus Christ, amen? It ain't because of Pastor Z. It ain't because of our cool patch. It ain't because any of that stuff. It's because God has given us favor with these people that are on their way to hell.
Everybody that's not coming here to witness about Christ, I think, comes to do one thing, either be a tourist or to party. And our gang's about Jesus, and we got our agenda, and it's leading people to that cross outside in the love of Christ. We're a gang too. Guess what? I'm militant for Jesus Christ.
I say I've planted gardens, fertile with the things of the world. Only I will bear to reap. Now it's rotted by disaster. The choice I make is humbly walk the path home that leads me back to you. And now I'm a rebel, but with one cause, to carry the cross of Jesus, the cross it bore that carries all my shame. And